guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to be talking about purple pollen invasion that I had in here. The video that you're about to see took place within 3 weeks of recording, and we're going to talk about how I got there, how to take care of it, and what not to do. So it got there by me purchasing a frag plug of a candy cane coral from a local reefer. It was on the frag plug. I didn't know what it was at the time, so I just went on and put it on my rockscape. It ended up growing really fast. At the time, I know I had said I was okay with it, but I had time to go in there once a week and scrape it down and keep it under control. I got busy with real life. In a month, that's how long it took, a month, and it took over my whole center structure, and it started suffocating some of my corals. So I did some research. The only way that I was able to take that much off of it was by me removing my rock and putting it outside, letting it dry for about a week. And that's what I ended up doing. So I broke it down, put it outside to, get killed by itself, by nature, by the sun. I brought it back in after a week. I scraped it down, so I put back my rocks. But it was really hard. My corals are still in the center frag park that I built, and they're gonna continue for another week right there. I want to make sure that the polyps are completely gone, 100%, because I learned my lesson. That thing, once it settles in, it takes over the tank real fast. So with that said, I hope that you guys learn from my mistake. Don't do it. If you buy a frag plug, if it's not what you purchase or it has more than what you purchase, take it off. Do some research. Put it on quarantine. Highly suggest that. If you haven't liked, subscribed yet to the channel, go ahead and do so. I have more videos coming out, and so I'm gonna leave you with the videos. I hope you enjoy and learn from it. All right, so see you later. The update that's been going on with the tank, it's gonna be several videos in one day. It's my day off, so it's maintenance to the tank day. And one of the major updates that's gonna happen is taking my rockscape out due to the purple polyp invasive. I know I talked about it last video and said that I didn't mind it, but real life got busy. I let it get out of control, and now it was choking some of my corals. So I decided to go ahead and remove my rocks, the ones that are infected with it, leave them out for about a week, wash them, scrape them, and bring them back in. I already started. I woke up early this morning. What I decided was to build a little small frag rack with the milk crate that I have here. Put them on quarantine. I already scrubbed some of the corals. Throughout the week, I'm going to be coming back and taking them out and scraping them to make sure that nothing goes back into the rocks. Some of my rocks are already gone. Right now, I'm just working on the anemone rock, and as you can see, it's infested with it. But it's easy fix. For me, it's not a big thing. I have plenty of rocks. Okay, so these are the two first rocks that I've taken out so far. As you can see, let me zoom in real quick. As you can see, all those black dots are the purple polyps. They look tiny right now because they're out of the water. It's been out about an hour. But when the lights come on, you can't even see my rock no more. They fully took over my rocks. So it was a must that I took them out. I know I said that I didn't like them, but once they start messing with my corals, then it's a different story. So I will keep you updated on how I'm doing stuff. If you do run into this problem, hopefully you can learn from this. So my clownfish is an asshole. He's a Picasso. He hates me putting my hand in here. As soon as my hand goes in, he goes for the kill. So I'm trying to remove all the sticks. They're not infected yet, but a quarter of this rock is, and I don't want them to become difficult. this is how I've been. So as you can see, you have to be careful with the rock work. This is the rock with my names, which I've been following an appropriate reefer, and he took it out the rock by bringing it outside and just rubbing it slowly. This should be able to come off. These are my rainbow names, and right after that I'm just gonna put them in a bucket with water. So this is all the rock that I got out after expecting it 100%, making sure that everything was out of the tank. And it was more than what I thought, to be honest with you. This thing spread like weeds within a month of me just letting it go by itself. So I'm hoping within a week, once all this dries up, I can put everything back into the tank. Of course, rinse it out first, and we should be back to normal. I have the coral semi-quarantine on the crate, and I'll give you a show what that looks like right now. So this is what it looks like after 2 hours of making sure everything comes completely out of the tank. Like I mentioned earlier, I built this crate to semi-quarantine the coral. Some of it did have some in the base, so what I did was I scraped it as much as I could, and throughout the week I'm just gonna be checking it every day. And as I see more of those little polyps, I'm just gonna go ahead, take it out and scrub it for, good 10 minutes, so I make sure that everything's back to normal. The ones that really got infested with it are my candy canes, which, if worse comes to worse, they're not that expensive, and I'll just discard them. I want to make sure that I get rid of it 100%, but I will try my best to save them. Like I said, every day I'm just gonna come in here and scrape them as much as I can to eliminate and make sure that I don't lose any of my corals. But if worse comes to worse and I have to get rid of some, I have to do what I have to do to make sure I get rid of this pest. So you guys be careful out there. I think I got this one in my candy cane, and I didn't think it was gonna be a big deal, and I let it go, and you see how many rocks I had to take out. The whole center structure is completely gone. My tank looks pretty shitty right now. In a week we'll get it back together. I had a little bit right there, so what I did, I ended up using Joe's juice to see if that'll work, and kill the little small patch that I have in there. I didn't want to take that one out. I ended up taking my names out, and I also wanted to answer one of my viewers. He asked me, why do I have my heaters inside my tank? I know everybody has different preference. On this one, I would have liked to have it in my sump, but when I built my sump, originally my plans were to do it with 2x2s, and as I went further down and once I was at Lowe's, I ended up going with 2x6s. So I was left with very little space in the bottom. Even now I struggle to get the cup from the skimmer out. And I like to keep a visual on that stuff. I heard bad things about them, how they blow up, bad things about them. So I can't be reaching down there in my sump and trying to keep an eye on it, especially with the purple lights. Red lights. It's very hard to, expect them 100%. So I kept them up here. They don't bug the fishes. So that's truly my answer. If you see my video, I hope this clears the question you had about it. So that was the video for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share. Till next time.